Hello everyone. It's now 1:54 a.m. in the morning. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. So, the internet is operating slow tonight. Excuse me, but like I'm too tired and sleep deprived to do a video, but my anxiety is high, and at the same time I'm feeling restless and can't sleep. I don't know, like, excuse me. Multiple times, I know people will say that it sounds like it makes no sense, but I've had moments when, I thought I was dead tired and thought I would be confident that I would sleep well for such and such a night, and then wonder how the hell I would end up having a total night of sleep deprivation, like no sleep at all. So, yeah, I mean, the pain and swelling in my legs is getting worse, and my legs hurt really bad, where it's difficult to walk. And oh man, my legs hurt so bad and they're swelling. I don't even know if me going through this edema and leg swelling, if this really would shorten my life. I don't know what I've been questioning lately if this is gonna shorten my life. So I'm too tired to even talk, but my anxiety is really high. Excuse me. I have so much to talk about that I don't know where to begin. Oh man, my legs. I'm sorry, y'all. So I didn't get help for tonight, but I got help for tomorrow night for a hotel room. But I've been I would hate to say the name, but I guess I'll say it anyway. The new hotel, the Econo Lodge in Gretna. It used to be called Sentry, SENTRYINN, Sentry Inn Motel, a few years ago. So they changed the motel into a hotel, and that perp at the front desk, her name is Candy, like mine. But I don't know what her last name is, but her name tag says Candy, and then her last name must start with the letter N, like N as in Nancy. So she would be rude and have a bunch of gaslighting, and I told y'all, all the stuff she did to me and the way she treated me and stuff. She is responsible for gang stalking me out of that hotel to the point where I cannot go back there anymore. She didn't tell me, you're banned, you're trespassed from here. She didn't tell me that. But she would covertly and sneakily do things, in a way where, do and say things in a way where she's trying to, manipulate for me to feel unwelcome or unwanted. And it seemed like her gang stalking tactics forced me. She gang stalked me out of that hotel. It's a fucking new hotel. Like, not even, they had that hotel been there not even 6 months. So I can't go back there no more. And that's a shame because it was so convenient. It was so convenient, so convenient in, excuse me. I mean, they didn't have like a bus stop right in front of the hotel, but it's the area that I grew up in, and also it was convenient to restaurants, and they got some perps. It's perping with the red as soon as I start my video. He's wearing like a faded red t-shirt with some look like navy blue shorts. So I mean, so it's like, well, ever since that following morning, was the last time I got to have a shower. And I haven't had any new bed bug bites. I have not had any new bed bug bites since then. But she's definitely a devil worshiping satanic perp. And she be throwing up like satanic hand signs and stuff like that, But yeah, she did what she did on purpose. Just evil. She didn't want me there, and she from the first day treated me like as if she didn't like me, But so I can't go back there no more. And it's like, and it's like that if I have like enough points earned hotel nights, that's the only hotel that if I have a certain amount of points, and if I don't have enough for a free night but I have enough for a discounted night, I can only pay $17. Only $17. But she will always lie and say that there's no rooms and stuff like that when they would have like 12 rooms. So she wanted everything to be as disgusting and torturous and uncomfortable as possible on purpose to force me to not come back. So now, like, I have to be forced to it would be harder because now I have to deal with the hotels that are a little bit more expensive. And I try to keep the hotel, the hotel for the night or whatever, I be trying to, even on for the weekends, I be trying to get a hotel night that will be under $100. But I have gotten gang stalked out of the hotels that if I had enough points during the weekday, I could pay $55 a night plus tax. Oh, I got gang stalked and narcissistically abused out of those freaking hotels too. So, excuse me. So, like, there are certain things that I wish I could tell y'all, but I cannot say, or I can't talk about, or can't say certain details about certain things because of certain things being weaponized against me, and especially like the good stuff that I'm, experiencing or going through. But, excuse me. Sorry. So, like, I got the notification on my phone that the transit buses are going to be running on a Saturday schedule, with it being Memorial Day. But I guess if it's a Sunday schedule, everything will be closed. So I guess certain cafes, or I don't know if any of the malls will be open, but I guess certain cafes or restaurants or whatever will be open. Excuse me. Oh man. But so I didn't go to the library yesterday. I had I ended up eating so much bread yesterday, well, of course, where I was at, but it's like I have to think to formulate how to say certain things, but so the fake Darnell Williams perp definitely harassed me yesterday, but I don't remember. I think the fake Aquarium Doris perp harassed me too yesterday. And then they had this other perp that tried to talk about me being hypervigilant and paranoid and all that, and schizophrenic and all that. Of course, and then lied and said, nobody was stalking me. Of course, I blocked them, So, but it's like, so when I got on the bus yesterday, like it was the day before yesterday, when I went to the library, and then they had that guy that, come to find out I was right, he is Haitian, and he kept giving me mean looks on the bus, and he was sitting across from me. Usually I thought that he would sit like in the middle rows or something like that, but he was sitting right across from me, and then was giving me mean looks for no reason. And at first, before I ever heard him talk, I thought he was a regular black guy from New Orleans like us, but he's from Haiti. And so like yesterday, like when I got on the bus, he I mean, they had plenty of empty seats. And when I got on the bus, he strategically, he had put his leg across the seat on purpose. You know, I don't know what made him think I wanted to sit on the same row as him or right by him when they had, even though like they had 2 empty seats that were folded up on the other side, and then the other seat was let down, you know. But I don't know why he blocked. You know, he waited till I got on the bus to, you know, put his leg up to block took up 4 seats to block up the row. And he's an extremely tall guy. I don't know how tall he is. And he went to, you know, block the freaking, you know, block the seat on purpose. And was moving funny and acting weird and stuff. And then the way he was acting strange and stuff made me feel like, okay, you a perp. You know, and he was giving me mean looks yesterday. And so I put I didn't put the video on this channel, but I took a couple of pictures of him, but I didn't publicize it. But I wasn't even looking at the camera, but I didn't even try to put the camera, you know, on him. I mean, on his face or whatever, you know. But I questioned him about why he was, you know, why he acted like he got a problem with me. You know, and then he mentioned something about his family, you know, and he made it like as if he couldn't understand what I was saying, you know. And it's like, I'm looking like towards this way or looking straight. But you're sitting like a little bit, like 1 seat over that way. Excuse me, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking this way. And you're giving me mean looks, like repeatedly giving me like threatening looks, like as if you think that I'm staring at you or something. That's the fake train. Damn. So then, well, he had some weird excuse about talking about his family or something, and you know, and then like after that everything was fine, and then it's like I had so much on my mind, and it's like I was in la la land, you know, and deep in thought about a whole bunch of stuff, you know. And so then he got off he would cross his legs like a woman too, you know, but he didn't seem like he was effeminate or anything like that, but he would the only effeminate thing I saw was he would cross his legs, you know. But he got off the bus and told me bye or whatever, but he was, you know, acting like unusual, you know. So, like, y'all could see the sky is extremely cloudy, and they had like a couple of raindrops tonight, and I was afraid it was gonna start raining. Excuse me. I thought it was gonna start raining. But it's supposed to not be scheduled to rain until Tuesday or Wednesday, you know. So, like, I don't know if I'm not sure if it's supposed to rain Tuesday, but definitely it's supposed to rain Wednesday and Thursday. But supposedly not Friday. Or is it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and not Saturday? I think it's Wednesday and Thursday, but not Friday. And then it's supposed to rain Saturday, Sunday, next Monday, next Tuesday. But next Monday and next Tuesday, I don't have, I don't have to worry because, well, I get the Social Security check. But as I said, I don't know what I'm going to have to deal with jail or court. I mean, with the court date and jail. I mean, I hope to not have to go back to jail or whatever. Excuse me, they're making my nose itch. So after all that, after so the bus came early, a few minutes earlier than what Google said the schedule was, and I had just missed the bus, and the bus stopped way down there. And so then I had to do a 45-minute video, in which the video probably could have been done in like less than 10 minutes. But you know what? If I would have made it on time, it would have been, 3 or 4 minutes. I was on time, but the bus came a few minutes earlier than scheduled. And so I had to, deal with being heavy gang stalked and wait for the bus. Wait 45 minutes for the bus to come back around. And but for it to come back around, the bus was like 7 minutes late. About 7 minutes late. Oh, I hate that it's so windy because y'all probably can't hear me now. So a 45-minute video, and then that plus, my other video from walking from the bus stop here in New Orleans to over here, that's the normal perp walk video, But then dealing with those perps, the weed smoking, fake ghetto photo shoot perps, all that, and plus the internet operating slow. My backup phone ended up being getting down from 100 all the way to 40%. But thankfully, I was able to have my the backup phone fully charged. I had the backup phone fully charged to 100%. But now it's at 40. But the main phone, it got up to like 97%, almost 100. But it got up to 97%. And then I forgot to turn my my phone data off, and I forgot to exit off the transit app, because the transit app seemed like it eat up all your battery, for me to show my my monthly pass. So I forgot about that. So my phone battery ended up being down to 91%. And that's the main phone I'm talking about. But now it's at 77%. So so that perp that was perping with the red and up on the 3rd level, I I'm glad I didn't see him tonight, you know. But, you know. So, yeah, where do I start with this, though? I'm extremely tired. Excuse me. Okay, hold on, y'all. This freaking train. Excuse me. Okay. So, what was I gonna say? So, like, the fake Darnell Williams perp been harassing me about jail and death lately, and like I showed y'all in the community post about him making. Oh, there's that perp couple again. Excuse me. So, damn, they're over here to fucking distract me, like, and they pretend that they're here looking at the boat. So, yeah, the stuff what I really need to talk about. So, excuse me. But, like, okay, somebody that calls himself the Reaper or something like that, you know, came on one of my other channels, on one of my other videos, and on my main Targeted by the Psych World channel, and he commented something about Patricia Jerome. Excuse me. You know, that fake T.I. perp Trisha. So, the one who sent for me to come down in 2022, and, you know, I ended up in a worse situation. Oh, man. And I think that they're using the gang stalking with forced, fake, excessive wind to try to drown out my voice so that y'all can't really hear me that great with me trying to talk. So, excuse me. So this person that calls himself Reaper or something like that, I know anything Reaper or Grim Reaper or something related gotta be satanic. And sometimes I look at the message and forget to look at the username, you know. And I usually be like, well, thanks for the encouragement and support. And then later on, I took a closer look. And then I went to go look at his profile. And I'm like, who the hell is this? Is this someone in the TI community? I mean, he made, videos. He must have had feud with Trisha. And the voice that he used sounded like as if the fake Darnell Williams perp, you know, had like an articulate accent, you know. And I'm like, well, if you sounded like this, make me question if you a perp. Or are you targeted? So I couldn't tell, you know. Excuse me. So then there was another person, but you know, she called herself a high priestess or something. But you know, I'm from New Orleans, but I don't know, and neither do I have interest in learning anything with like voodoo or witchcraft, you know. Excuse me. The only association I have with witchcraft is to be like victimized by people doing it on me, you know. So I mean, like the person I forgot what her name was. I just remember she supposedly mentioned about being a high priestess or something. But her and this other person, I'm glad that they defended me against Trisha. And one person was trying to say that that Trisha sent for me to come here to New Orleans, you know, by her. I mean, which I already knew that through my experience, you know, that Trisha was trying to be my handler, and it didn't work, you know. Excuse me. So I mean, well, no, it had been almost 2 years. Wait, no, it had been 2 years. It had been 2 years since the when Trisha sent for me to come all the way from Pensacola, Florida, to come here, you know. And then, like, after she set me up, and she was trying to, I mean, I don't even know, she was trying to have me sacrifice May 18th, 2022. And she said she had the baby. So that baby ought to be at least a year old. But she was threatening to sacrifice the baby. Excuse me. But she even admitted to me that I'm a pure soul. Come on. So she was looking for a pure soul to sacrifice. You know. So, you know, it was easier for her to sacrifice. You know, it's like, and she pretended to be Christian, and then, like, she's like a devil-worshipping witch, a satanic gang stalker. And it's like, I never heard of a Christian. Come on, stop. I never heard of a Christian that see, they're doing this on purpose. They do this every fucking night. And then they strategically wait for me to start doing a video, and all of a sudden all these trains are passing by. Lately it's been like almost every fucking night. But Saturday, the bitch ass train was waiting for me, and once I got up to go and try to make the bus in time to go to the library across the river, the train illegally beat me, like right on the nose, and I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? But thankfully I made the bus in time, and it did that to me another time before, like, excuse me, a few Saturdays ago. So, excuse me. That's that couple again. Now they look like they're filming and perping and filming me with a red phone. I felt another raindrop that fell on my face right here. Everything distracted me. They're doing this on purpose. Excuse me. So I mean, that Planet Pat guy, he's a white guy who delusionally believes he's a black thug, and delusionally believe that he's part of the fake Black Hebrew Israelites cult. Stop! They're doing this shit on purpose. That's the noise harassment. Ignorant as fuck. Ignorant. So, excuse me, Planet Pat likes to bully. He's one of the popular fakes in the TI community that likes to bully everybody and falsely accuse people of being a perp who never really did him anything. You know, so, like, I haven't had like a back and forth feud with him, but I've had moments where, you know, he's said some abusive things to me a couple of times, you know. So, like, one of the times he said something about stop feeling sorry for yourself and focus on getting out of your situation, or something like that, he said. But he pretends that he's exposing the Illuminati and a New World Order, and pretends that he's like close to God and the Bible and everything. But yeah, he likes to bully and pick on people in the TI community and falsely accuse innocent people of, falsely accuse fellow TIs of being a perp. You know, excuse me, but and he makes it like he speaks against narcissistic abuse, but he falsely glorifies himself as Planet Pat. You know, he falsely glorifies himself as Planet Pat, like as if he thinks he runs the planet. And come on, stop. And see, they don't do all that fake horn honking. They wouldn't be doing all that fake horn honking if I was. Can y'all hear me? They really don't want me to talk. So they're trying to overpower and trying to drown out my voice or try to shut me up. So, excuse me. So he likes to call everybody a narcissist or act like he's speaking against narcissistic abuse. But then he falsely glorifies himself as the best rapper alive. So I don't know what he said about me or what video he did about me. I couldn't find it. But all I know is that somebody took a screenshot of him doing a video related to the fake Aquarian Doris perp, you know, bragging about her demons making sure that I would be in jail for 33 days. And that her demons never failed me, and talking to her, you know, threatening, bullying, harassing, and threatening me about my demise. Excuse me. So then, so I don't even know if you know, Planet Pat, if he falsely accused me of I don't know if, but I've seen him say this about other people in the TI community. You know, if he falsely accused you of, you know, getting paid to pretend to be targeted and look crazy, or getting paid to pretend to be targeted for sympathy and stuff like that, you know. But y'all just heard and saw, like, multiple, like, you just heard noise harassment right on the video. The perps from the other videos I showed y'all, like the perp colors and the harassment. I mean, I'm going through it right now. Excuse me. So, but now he at the time falsely accused Cynthia Burns of being a fake target and bullied her. And she tried to talk to me. Come on, and it's wind. And she tried to talk to me back in 2021. And she was, you know, show footage of herself being gang stalked. But then she would say, I don't see how anyone could fake this. You know, but then after that, she got into a car accident. And she wasn't the same person no more. Like as if she got hijacked or hacked. Mind hacked or something. And started to act like a perp. Either that or was perps posing as her. So if she never flipped out or became a perp, then I apologize. But they will have perps that were posing as her. And you know, bullying, harassing, and threatening me about my tooth abscess and everything. Excuse me. So, and she wanted for me to come and live out there in Oklahoma by her, and I'm glad I didn't though. So I don't know if there was perps posing as her, or if after she got into a car accident, a staged gang stalking car accident, if she flipped and became a perp afterwards. And so, but one time that G-Rock, the Israelite guy, had said something, came on one of my videos and said something about, oh, I heard you were scamming this, that, whatever. I hope that's not true. And then Planet Pack, he made a fake comment talking about G-Rock on a mission. But like, they got their minds made up. You know, like Planet Pat, he's like a sociopath. A freaking sociopath. You know. And it's okay for them to put up cash apps and ask for help and stuff, or put up GoFundMe. Hold up. People, they just... So, I don't even know if they overtalked my video because I got my earbuds in. But, so, I don't know if Planet Pat, I mean, because I couldn't see the video, but I was questioning, was he trying to say that I deserve to die? You know, or was he sticking up for me? But far as I knew. Oh, and he went on Uniquely Made Monique. While back, he made a fake comment on her, on one of her fake video smear campaign video about me, and she was definitely perping with the red. And it's like nobody saw in the TI community saw that she was perping me in that video, all throughout the video, prepared and ready in advance to perp. So, like I've said before, that people who claim to be targeted individuals and part of that fake Black Hebrew Israelites cult, they be all of them are the popular fakes on YouTube in the TI community. You know, and so Planet Pat, he went on Monique's page. I mean, on that fake video, talking about, I got time tonight, Candy Grand Prix. And they got this perp coming over, distracting. So then you know, he lied and said something about, oh yeah, she fake because I try to help her get groceries and this and that or whatever, you know. And like he falsely accused me of being fake. But it's like, how many of my videos have you watched, or when was the last time have you watched my videos? Cause this homeless dirty perp, freaking he's smoking. I can smell the doggone cigarettes. He's walking with a shirt open and a doggone pillow. Excuse me, a homeless druggy perp. And he's coming near me. See, he's planting himself over near me. Damn. And he got the cigarette too. Look, the gang stalking network. They sent him over here. They sent him over here. And see, that's what I'm being like harassed by homeless men every fucking night. Every night. My legs and feet are so swollen that I can't even walk. Yeah, they sent him over here. They've been sending different homeless perps to surveil and monitor and watch me every fucking night here out on the streets. And nobody values or cares about my safety. So, just like Brandon Q, you know, lied and said that I'm fake and a perp. When Brandon Q is another one, he likes to bully people in the TI community for no reason, unprovoked. But I blocked Brandon for making because I got tired of him making like bossy narc comments on my videos. You ain't trying to help. So they got like guys who like to pick fights with people in the TI community, unprovoked for no reason at all. And then they lie and say that they care about women's welfare. So, I don't know what Planet Pat said. But, I mean, the Planet Pat you know, with him having that personality of someone who delusionally believes that he's a thug, I couldn't connect or be friends with him or somebody like that, you know, because they will always look down on you and think they're better than you and be abusive, you know. So people who delusionally believe that they're gangster, yeah, it's like they think they're better than me and look down on me. Excuse me. You know. Excuse me. A little mucus in my throat. So, like, I'm breaking my silence and, you know, trying to fight my fear of being scared of speaking up against people. So, excuse me, all I saw was, like, he supposedly had a video and somebody screenshot one of his videos using where the fake Aquarian Doris perp bragged about me going to jail for 33 days, that Masonic 33, and for me to, you know, so I don't even know if Planet Pat was trying to agree that I deserved to die or what, but excuse me, the couple of people that defended me, they said, like, they said that, you know, when they try to say that Trisha was trying to be that she sent for me to come down there because she was trying to be my handler. And that, you know, I caught on to her bullshit and, you know, stood up to her and had to leave almost all my stuff behind. And Trisha told nothing but lies on me. And will still tell a bunch of freaking lies. So, all I know was that what Trisha fake, retarded, evil ass did was that she said, great video, Planet Pat. You know, excuse me, she said, great video, Planet Pat. And she said something about, the Lord showed me in a dream about Candy's demise. And then she said some other stuff, and then she had like the emoji of someone covering, like the emoji where they cover their mouth laughing, like and you know, people were like, it seemed like as if excuse me. So that person said that Trisha had been doing witchcraft on me for quite some time. I mean, I thought Trisha backed off and left me alone. I hadn't even really been thinking about or talking about her lately. You know, she fraudulently and illegally lives in freaking in Harvey, walking distance from my school. And like, you know, excuse me, so I thought it was just me, but I questioned, yeah, like, because Trisha, like, she had the red car, and she would do a lot of gaslighting, psychological games, manipulation, control, very disrespectful, and I had to get up and leave because she was deliberately and on purpose. You know, she claimed she was 2 months pregnant, but she was deliberately and on purpose trying to antagonize and provoke me, hoping that she can try to, provoke me to violence. But instead of using violence, and I know that I can't fight anyway with my disability, and I had 2 strokes when I was 5, I packed my stuff and freaking left and went back to Pensacola and was forced to have to leave all my stuff, and except my my immediate valuables, like what happened when I was forced to leave that apartment in Pensacola last year and ended up back homeless and was forced to have to leave everything. I mean, throw everything away, and all I own, everything I own in this is in this bag and the clothes on my back. That's all my possessions right now. So but it's like that was a lot of so I guess, you know, Trisha was, you know, feuding with a lot of people in the TI community, you know, and it seemed like she even had a feud with Planet Pat too, but then it seemed like they must have made a truce. Just like that Paul Tucson guy in A Targeted Journey, they feuded together, and then they can make a truce. But, you know, when Paul got mad at me and falsely accused me of being a perp and falsely accused me of stuff that I didn't do, you know, he didn't want to apologize directly to me, but he lied and said that he did a video apologizing to me. But the attack videos, he made sure to tag me in those videos, but the whatever so-called apology video, he didn't mention my name or tag me. So Paul wasn't even sincere, you know. And then his friend Johnny C from TikTok, you know, Johnny C falsely accused me of perping him, and you know, I just straight up blocked Johnny. You know, but I actually had a feud back and forth with Paul. You know, so excuse me. So that's what they do. It's like they just randomly pick on and harass the fucking females in the TI community. And it's like a lot of the times, well, no, I don't have any recollection of any male in the TI community trying to hit on me, but I've seen them certain guys in the TI community try to get with certain women, and the certain women in the TI community might not want such and such a guy in the TI community, and so then he would bully her and get mad at her, bully, harass, and threaten her, and they argue, fuss, and fight. Excuse me. And then next thing you know, he would start to call her falsely accuse her of being a honeypot and the Black Widow and all, you know. Excuse me. So like I be trying to stay to myself and trying to not, I mean, bad enough I have my own shit I have to deal with both online and in-person perps, and ending up being like constantly, like chronically sleep deprived. And it messes with me even more to deal with being bullied, picked on, and harassed by, and a lot of the times it be guys in the TI community that will, when I'm minding my own business, staying in my own lane, you know, never done you anything. Like that fake TI sanctuary guy, a narcissistic control freak, fake TI perp, and that other guy, I can't remember his name at the moment. Excuse me. That I did not know he was into Taoism and Taoism. You know, but it's like people in the so-called TI community, they will basically make it like as if, I mean, they can dish it out but can't take it. You sit there and call another TI schizophrenic, crazy, or whatever, but you will have a fake meltdown or conniption if somebody called you schizophrenic and said you need medication, or called you a mentally unhinged Karen. But I've seen, like, you know, people, so like, even that Jessica Ricketts Holiness perp had a feud with G-Rock the Israelite, and she devoured and attacked him so bad. And even Uniquely Made Warrior, she feuded with Monique, she feuded with him. And then she feuded with him, and then but they made a truce and apologized. But people in the TI community, they don't even apologize after arguing. They don't even apologize after arguing. They don't even apologize after feuding with me. Oh, they will stay mad forever. You know, as I said, people in the so-called TI community on Quora, you know, almost 3 years and they're still grudging against me. I'm like, oh, I thought you were Christian and holy and saved and believed in forgiveness, but you're still grudging against me. And, you know, I can't even post in TI community forums. Like, I'm wrongfully banned from the freaking TI forums on Quora and Reddit. And can't post shit. Like, you know, everything I post gets rejected by so-called moderators. And it was like that on Facebook back in 2020 with all the it seemed like just about everybody on Facebook and Instagram were fake TI perps. Now almost everybody on YouTube is like you know, fake TI perps with narcissistic personalities, but it's a small amount of us that's still being targeted, that's uncorrupted and have not sold out or been a perp. So yeah, like Trisha trying to lie. Like, if you're a devil worshiper, what can the Lord show you when you a covert devil worshiper and you practice witchcraft? And somebody said that Trisha is a sex trafficker and human trafficking hoe, and that she got her own, that she runs her own cult. But now there are certain other things I can't say on here on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, like, it seems like they try to overcompensate by pretending that they're a better Christian than you, and their actions don't match up with the stuff that they be saying, and then they be the first to call everybody else fake, shady, and snakes. You know, they call everybody else fake, shady, and snakes. But it's like, I've been like very confused, like, you know, about how you perped me, you lied on me, you smear campaigned me, you caused me to lose, like, you know, freaking hundreds of YouTube subscribers, you know, turn everybody against me, and everybody, including that nappy head roots person, he even was brainwashed to believe Trisha's lies about me. But Trisha I got my you know, I document pretty much everything, but I'm really convinced that Trisha steals other people's content and passes it off as her own. She doesn't have like any original videos of herself being gang stalked. She might show fake illusion of pictures or stealing other people's shit and passing it off as hers and then doing fake voiceovers or something. I mean, Trisha, I told y'all Trisha is a catfish. Trisha is a catfish. Everybody, you know, trying to hit on her and everything like that, but if she take off that wig, and y'all tell me I ain't got no room to talk about nobody, but at least you see me as plain and natural as you can see me. Everything authentic. But Trisha, you know, everything fake. You know, fake hair, fake this, fake that. She even uses certain filters or, you know, to artificially make her skin look way lighter. And you know, she put on the makeup and lipstick to manipulate for y'all to think that she's attractive and pretty. But I saw how Trisha looked at her house, like plain, like she has like lips as black as my shirt. I mean my hoodie. Black lips. Her hair ain't no longer than mine, unless it grew after a little while. And her skin color ain't that much far, you know, too far off from mine. But, you know, she tried to, excuse me, falsely portray herself as just light. Because when I first saw her, I thought she was light-skinned or mixed or Hispanic or something like that. And she's like, no, I'm Haitian. So, she would try to, that's that couple again. Like, they won't freaking go to bed. It's their third time coming to harass. They even so yeah, they're wearing Masonic black and white, and wearing black and white shirt, black shorts, and black and white Jordans, matching Jordans, and they're perping with a red Apple iPhone. And she got that Masonic red hair. That's the fake weed smoking couple. Excuse me. So, I mean, Trisha pretended to, like she wanted to help me. And she was using me for narcissistic supply. So I should have trusted my gut instinct, because I probably should have or could have been dead right now. And then narcissistic perps like her be covertly telling on themselves sometimes. You know, like, and then like after feuding with me, she bragged about how all the so-called perps she had killed, in which she probably sacrificed, she probably sacrificed a bunch of TIs and lied and said that they're perps. So, like, what I went through with her was what I went through with Lisa Ruby. Except, I wasn't homeless dealing with Lisa Ruby. But at least after dealing with Lisa Ruby, I ended up homeless on the streets for 9 days in an unfamiliar area. That Salvation Army in Greenville, South Carolina, they kept turning me away and lying and said that there were no beds. And so like they have a whole empty bedroom right there that nobody's sleeping in. And so then they got mad that they had to give me a room. And so they started to bully and gang up on me and mob me out of the shelter. You know, but yet when I would need it, like when they wanted to try to collect the rent money from the shelter, like they wanted to treat me like as if I owed them drug money. Try to handle me like I owe them drug money. And that's how these shelters that charge money, that's how they do. It's like they keep tabs and they know your ass about to get paid on the 3rd of the month. And then they hound you down before the 1st and harass you about, you know, and then like the cost of the shelter being like the cost of pretty much your whole damn Social Security check. And then they take your money and then gang stalk you out of there or wrongfully trespass and ban you from there shortly after they took your money for the month, and then they say you can't get your money back. So, excuse me. So I don't even know if Planet Pat participates in voodoo, witchcraft, or any of that stuff. But shucks, I heard some freaking rumors about him too, about certain things. But you know, I'm not sure if I believe everything I heard. You know, but excuse me, because certain things they might have slandered him, you know. Trolls. It's after 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3:07 in the morning, y'all trolling. See, that was just noise harassment right there. But when the narcissistic control freak fake T.I. perp wants to bully me, they will also try to, when I show proof of my gang stalking and they're mad and don't like me, they will falsely accuse me of, you know, they will try to gaslight and discredit me. And then trying to act like as if I'm just a mental Karen. A mentally unhinged Karen. But if it's proof that that other people is a real targeted individual, if there's a one headlight red car or one headlight of any color vehicle, if they pass, if it's a freaking gold car with one headlight and they pass by you, and that's supposed to mean that you're a real targeted individual, then how can you not say the same thing about me if me and you experience the same thing? So it seems like the fake T.I. perps out here want me dead, just like the regular perps. And I don't even talk to Planet Pat. I had never gotten to like a back and forth argument or big feud or falling out with him. I haven't even contacted him, and I'm pretty sure it's been like, I don't know if it's been since 2021. But for all y'all who falsely call yourselves God's chosen elect, 144,000 chosen ones, empowered individuals, y'all are the main ones that be like the most unmerciful and unforgiving, and you don't even try to make a truce with me. You don't even try to apologize or try to make amends with me. You just do like the perps do. Hate my guts and tell everybody else in the TI community to stay away from me and don't talk to me. And don't support me. But, but a lot of y'all bastards be so fucking sneaky that y'all pretend that you're chosen. Pretend that you're Christian. But behind closed doors, you're a bunch of New Agers, devil worshippers, warlocks, witches, Satan, all out Satanists, occultists, cult members, and human traffickers, sex traffickers. Like, y'all snuck and sold your soul to the devil behind closed doors, and then act like a religious narc, like a fake Christian narc, and try to overcompensate, and try to act like salvation is a competition by trying to make it like as if, oh, I can be a better Christian than you, or I can be a fancier Christian than you, or my sins are better than your sins, so I can sin, but you're not allowed, and I'm gonna call you out. Excuse me. That's how they be, like, But, I'm making a conscious decision to keep my keep my soul intact and not sell out no matter what I'm going through. Just because I ask for funds for help like several times a week, with the exception of the first week of my Social Security check. They won't allow me to have permanent housing. They won't allow me to have a job. And, if y'all are real TIs, I thought that a real TI would know how they sabotage, you with trying to get a job. Excuse me. And, how they sabotage you trying to get a job and everything. And they sabotage you with housing. If you try to get government benefits, they will, that's a guy that's perping with a red bag, and he's riding a bike and wearing a purple shirt and black shorts. He was, I don't even know if he just had music. He had something that looked like a camera or something. I don't even know if he was filming and recording me. But I've been going through so much. And then when I show y'all documentation that I'm being gang stalked, y'all falsely accuse me of pretending for attention, pity, sympathy, and money. Y'all won't even allow me to be, the regular perps won't even allow me to be an author and write for a living. Y'all try to criminalize any way for me to survive, and that y'all just hoping I drop dead. Like y'all said that y'all couldn't wait for me to be put down like a rabid dog and put out of my own misery. I asked for, help with funds for hotel and food because I'm forced in this predicament and have no other choice. But, excuse me, and financially, I'm going to have it really hard because I don't know if they're going to force me to do deferred prosecution, or if they're going to force me to go back to jail for 30-something days. Or if I go to trial, I don't know. But I've been asking people to pray for me that they drop the case. Because this was a gang stalking setup. And it's doggone senseless for somebody to frame you for a small crime, get you locked up, or corner you into a predicament where you get locked up and accused of a crime, and then they won't let you plead not guilty or take it to trial, and they over-exaggerate your so-called crime and treat you worse than a murderer, and then the so-called deferred prosecution is for them to try to turn you into a confidential informant, and if you refuse, they will throw you in jail or make you do hard time in prison. That's like, but if you become a confidential informant, then you would get undeserved praise and freebies. You know, so like, y'all gang stalkers are the doggone scammers when it's okay for y'all to have free hotel and free food. Y'all motherfuckers get free cars and shit. But if it weren't for the online help that I got, just enough for a hotel night and maybe a meal or two, I got $1 from panhandling in person. Sometimes I would go to the whole day and get nothing. But, you know, in the online regular perps and fake TI perps have a false narrative on how they think I'm living. You know, I'm not balling. I'm not living in lavish off of other people's dime. Damn it, let me have a fucking job and a place to live, and just don't freaking bother me. Get me my own permanent home. Help me get my own permanent home and my own job. Let me live in fucking peace. Don't gang stalk me out of my home and bully and harass and threaten me and make death threats at me and make attempts to try to kill me. And talking about that not everybody's gonna spare me. You think you got the fake authority to take my life over some petty small bullshit. That y'all are the childish ones blasting loud music just for the purpose of trolling and harassing and trying to run me out of my own home. Fraudulently and illegally robbing me out of my peace. Torturing me with directed energy weapons. But if I showed y'all proof of my swollen legs right now, y'all would falsely accuse me of trying to get some attention. But I showed y'all how swollen my legs could get. So like, I don't have anywhere to go, like from Tuesday or Wednesday, like all the way through next week. It's supposed to rain. And I have a bachelor's degree, and they set me up in job positions, low-wage part-time jobs, or even if it's low-wage full-time jobs, but majority of the time low-wage part-time jobs that where the excuse me, where the both the job plus the Social Security benefits is still not enough for to meet you know, the 3.5 times the rent for an apartment. So it seems like I got no choice but to be forced to be homeless, because I don't get to last anywhere, and they gang stalk me out of everywhere. And then the online stalkers brag and laugh about how many places they can get me wrongfully banned from. In fact, I'm going to show y'all my legs. My legs are swollen and painful. And my legs and feet are swollen and painful. And, like as if my body is trying to be just this one big, huge balloon. And like as if I'm going to end up rolling over and just can't walk. And then from being on the streets and swollen legs and sleep deprivation, like it takes days for me to recover, only for me to end up being back on the streets once the funds run out, and then have to repeat the cycle all over again. But like I have nowhere to go. This is not like Pensacola. They gang stalked me out of Pensacola. I can't go back there no more. And I don't have a shelter overhead where I can be protected from the rain. They gang stalked me and made death threats at me out of my own apartment, and try to set me up for eviction, threatened to evict me, and everything was shady. And the Pensacola police and the Escambia County sheriffs were in on it. Alex Dupree was stalk following, harassing me, telling me the police got me under surveillance. Yeah, so it's hard to walk up and down stairs with my legs being so huge and swollen like this. It's like the gang stalking network won't even allow me to work a job and have like enough of at least an hourly wage that would be decent enough for me to work and get the Social Security check, and with the Ticket to Work program, and for me to be able to stay afloat, without, and to be independent without having to ask other people for help. They want to keep me forced poor and forced needy and forced dependent. And then, try to make like I'm irresponsible, immature, and childlike. But y'all won't even allow me. You're blocking me from a normal living. And then want me to blame myself for what y'all did to me. Y'all want me to take responsibility for what y'all do to me. There's somebody got red, black, and white outfit on. I don't even... So the fake TI perps, they will gaslight you just like the regular perps. Except they be more brutal and aggressive and go harder than the regular perps. But I am disturbed that, I knew Trisha had planned to sacrifice me. Sent me down there so she could sacrifice me. And now talking about that the Lord showed her in a dream about my soon demise. And as I said, I don't even know what Planet Pat was trying to say. So, the majority of people who claim to be targeted actually practice the doggone witchcraft. And I smell cigarettes. Somebody's smoking around me. And when that one time I rode in the car with Trisha, she kept on, like, before I even try to show her a quick tour around Pensacola and try to show her the beach and stuff, she, it seemed like she kept repeatedly, she kept trying to crash the car and acting like she couldn't drive. Like, being reckless and speeding and acting like she didn't have control over the doggone car. Made me feel unsafe in the car. And she was perping with a red car, a red Hyundai Elantra. I used to have a black Hyundai Elantra in 2005. I can't believe I had that car for a little bit over a year. And the fake foster family, they sabotaged, right after I graduated from college. And they sabotaged my job. I mean, the job that I had lined up, and I got hired on the spot and was supposed to start, like, right before me and my twin sister's 23rd birthday. And, they gang stalked me in a way that I was forced to have to cancel the job opportunity and flee to New York, and ended up fucking homeless. And wait, let's. Oh man, what the hell is crawling on me? And a couple of months later, after I was in New York, I couldn't take the car with me. Excuse me, and my freaking car got repossessed. And this was in 2006 after Hurricane Katrina. I had the car for a little over a year. But I just left, fled an abusive situation. But I probably should have took the car with me and then traveled to LA. That was more like my original plan. But I ended up being forced to have to leave, pack up and leave instantly, and couldn't take everything, fleeing an abusive situation. Excuse me. So yeah, I wish that I could, and I have been striving to look for job opportunities where I can earn enough money to be able to work in a way and earn my own income and not have to depend on others. But they keep sabotaging everything. If the stalkers sabotage my job opportunity because they illegally track my every move and find out where I work at or where I'm living at, and then contact the place and tell them lies, and I'm wrongfully banned, permanently banned forever. But they have, even my own twin sister is teaming up with the online sex trafficking perps. But yet pretending that she's the persecuted, targeted victim, and that I'm the one that's antagonizing her. And then fake TI perps that betray me, they flock to my twin sister on purpose to upset me. Excuse me. And then, if you were a supportive TI and telling me that my twin sister is one of my main handlers, and then Well, if you feel like she's a handler or part of the Freemasons Order of the Eastern Star, why when I get into an argument with you, you go flock to her and call me a demon and a perp and make it like, falsely making like she's the chosen one. But you saw all the signs of the stuff that she would be doing. You know. So, but people in the so-called TI community be hunting for and looking for excuses to hate you. And then they stay grudgeful for decades and for fucking years. I mean, if they stay grudgeful or they handpick who to be merciful and forgiving towards, if you claim to be targeted and you argue with a perp and then 5 minutes later they even set you up to go to jail, and then 5 minutes later, you say you forgive them and you're not mad at them and have no hard feelings, but you pick a fight with me and I never did you anything, and you stay mad for like a freaking for years. Excuse me, for seemingly an eternity. You know. So, thankfully I got enough help for one hotel night. Excuse me, and I only have enough points for one discounted night. So, for both of the hotel corporations or whatever, I'm going to have, after this next night, I'm going to have to start all the way from scratch and work my way up to earn more points enough for discounts. So, I'm going to have to, like, pay full price or whatever, you know, but I don't have anywhere to go out of the rain. And as I said, the gang stalkers don't let me stay anywhere for long. They even trying to run me away from here, and I don't know of anywhere to go. I don't have anywhere else to go. I can't leave town because of the court situation, you know. So it's like all I can get is like a hotel room for a few days. Yeah, because there's always some gang stalking setup that I can't even get to do the whole week. And I'm wrongfully banned from like so many hotels and motels. And I freaking just got here in October. And this is my hometown where I was born and raised. So, y'all getting me wrongfully banned from places. And, so I can't even get to stay at a motel or extended stay for $400. And even the ones that's $560 something, oh, they gang stalked me out of those too. $560 something a week. So, excuse me, after the Social Security check is gone, then I need like more clothes, another pair of a new pair of shoes, and I'm not ready to have a new phone, but it looked like it's close to me needing a new phone. And I need new undergarments, and I'm just about run out of my supplements and need more supplements, and a few other things I can't think of. But it seems like I have to make the whatever court situation, whatever fees I might have to pay, costing me more fucking money, with the court and jail thing. So, I don't know if it's going to take my entire paycheck. So, I'm going to get off here. I mean, as I said, like, it's a struggle to freaking survive and live. You know, I can't even go in the 7th ward by family members no more. Where I mean, I could get a $5 plate of food, and, you know, sit by drunk lady Yvonne's house and, you know, hang out with her for the evening. Oh, I'm permanently, wrongfully banned from the entire family forever because my twin sister told them lies about me. She slandered me to the family. You know, like, all these years I was questioning and wondering why the family hate me. Nobody wanted to tell me. Now I know why. But let me get off here because it's now on 3:35 a.m. in the morning. And my storage space and all that is eating up on this phone. But yeah, I'm asking because I got no other choice. Any and all the help that I can get, and I got the funds and the they're making my eye itch. I got the you know, the payment information in the description box of just about all my videos. So thanks for listening to me. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later.